Hello everyone, and welcome to the Docsaab's Diary. Today we are going to explore a critically important topic: Advanced Directive Care. In this presentation, we will explore what advanced directives are, why they matter, and how they empower you to maintain control over your medical decisions even in the most challenging circumstances. Whether you are a patient, family member, or healthcare provider, understanding these tools can prevent confusion, reduce stress, and honor individual values. We will cover definitions, key types, legal aspects, and practical takeaways. Let's get started. Your voice in healthcare start with the planning ahead. Let's begin with the fundamentals. What exactly is the advanced directive care? At its core, advanced directive care refers to the legal documents and processes that allow individuals to outline their preferences for future medical treatment, especially if they become unable to communicate due to illness, injury, or cognitive decline. It's not about death, it's about life, dignity, and autonomy. The primary purpose is to safeguard your right to make decisions that align with your personal values, ensuring healthcare providers and loved ones respect your wishes without guesswork. This is particularly crucial for vulnerable populations like those with dementia or Alzheimer's. For instance, a dementia advance directive lets someone in the early stages document choices about assisted feeding or hydration if they later lose the ability to eat independently. Ethical debates exist. Some question if a changed person with advanced dementia still represents the original directive maker, but the consensus is clear. These tools protect dignity and autonomy, upholding moral obligations to honor prior wishes. Remember, advanced care planning isn't a one off task, it's an ongoing conversation. It involves discussing goals with family and doctors, documenting them, and reviewing as life changes. This process clarifies preferences, reduces family burden, and guides care teams effectively. By planning ahead, you ensure your story and your choices remain central to your care. Moving on to the practical side, there are several key types of advanced directives, each designed for specific needs in healthcare decision making. These aren't interchangeable, they complement each other to create a comprehensive plan. First, living wills, which spell out your treatment preferences in detail. Second, the durable power of attorney for healthcare, where you appoint a trusted proxy to step in for you. Third, do not resuscitate or DNR orders, which focus on limiting certain emergency intervention. And finally, other related directives like physician order for life sustaining treatment, which provide portable medical instruction across care settings. These tools work together. A living will might say no to certain treatments, while durable power of attorney for healthcare ensures someone interprets and applies that in real time scenarios. We'll break it down next, but the key is choosing what fits your situation, perhaps starting with the conversations about your values to decide which ones you need. Let's start with one of the most foundational, the living will. A living will is one of the most straightforward yet powerful advanced directives. Its purpose is to detail your specific wishes about medical treatments if you are seriously ill and can't speak for yourself. Think of it as your written voice. It covers the scope of care you want or explicitly don't want in terminal or persistent vegetative states. For example, you can specify preferences for life sustaining treatments like mechanical ventilation, feeding tubes, or dialysis. Do you want aggressive intervention to prolong life or comfort focused care? This clarity prevents unwanted procedures and aligns treatment with your goals. In states like New Jersey, living wills, also called advanced healthcare directives, are fully legally recognized under the New Jersey Advanced Directives for Healthcare Act. To be valid, you must be a competent adult, sign and date the document in front of two witnesses, and it becomes effective only when your doctor confirms incapacity and receives the document. This ensures it is not just a suggestion but a binding guide. No notary is required, but witnesses must not be beneficiaries of your estate to avoid conflicts. If you are a New Jersey or planning care there, this structure provides strong protection. Always check local forms for compliance. Next up, the durable power of attorney for healthcare, often abbreviated as DPOASC. This directive shift focus from specific treatments to people specifically appoint a healthcare agent or proxy who knows you best and can make decisions on your behalf if you are incapacitated. The agent, perhaps a spouse, child, or close friend, steps in to interpret your wishes, ensuring choices reflect your values, not just medical defaults. For instance, if a living will doesn't cover a new treatment option, your agent can weigh it against what you would have wanted. This flexibility is invaluable in evolving medical scenarios. State variations matter here. In New York, the equivalent is healthcare proxy under the New York Healthcare Proxy Law, which lets you designate one or two agents with clear authority to consent to or refuse treatments. It's simple to create, no witnesses needed beyond your signature, and takes effect when your doctor determines your lake capacity. Importantly, this is distinct from a financial durable power of attorney, which handles money and assets, not health. Mixing them up can lead to gaps in planning, so always specify healthcare clearly. By choosing a trusted agent, you are not giving up control, you are extending it. Sometimes decisions are made immediate and specific, like in emergencies. That's where DNR orders fit in. Do not resuscitate orders or DNRs are targeted directives that address a critical moment, cardiac or respiratory arrest. A DNR is a physician issue order in your medical record stating that CPR and related resuscitative efforts like defibrillation or intubation should not be attempted if your heart or breathing stops. Its scope is narrow. It doesn't affect other treatments such as pain management or antibiotics, but it prevents aggressive, often invasive intervention that might not align with your end of life goals. The goal: to avoid unwanted suffering. For patients with terminal illnesses, a DNR honors the choice for comfort over prolongation. In medical settings, from hospitals to home care, DNRs are implemented via forms like POLST for portability, ensuring paramedics respect its outside the hospital. Ethically, DNRs raise dilemmas. Balancing patient autonomy with the sanctity of life, especially in unilateral cases where doctors initiate without full consent. Recent cases like those in New York highlight legal liabilities if misinterpreted. Discussion should involve your care team early, perhaps during advanced planning, to navigate these sensitivities and ensure the order reflects your true intent. Even with proper creation, enforcement isn't always straightforward. Let's explore the challenges. While advanced directives are powerful, enforceability and validity can hit roadblocks. First, interstate issues. A directive valid in one state might not fully translate if you receive care elsewhere. Variations in language or witnesses can cause confusion. Always update if you relocate. Unintended consequences lurk in the fine print. Statutes in all 50 states can sometimes limit communications of preferences, like overly rigid forms that don't capture nuances. Disputes over capacity are common. If challenged, courts may scrutinize whether you understood the directives when signing, potentially overriding it. Ethical barriers include conflicts like a dementia patient current wishes clashing with the directive, or practical hurdles in busy years where staff overlook orders. Providers face liabilities, especially with DNRs, leading to hesitation. To mitigate, share copies widely with doctors, family, and in electronic health records, and review annually. Awareness of these challenges empowers better planning. As we conclude, the big takeaways are clear. Advanced directives empower patient autonomy, letting you dictate your care narratives rather than leaving it to chance. They reduce family conflicts, guide providers, and align treatment with your life's values, proven to improve satisfaction and outcomes. Start early, ideally in your 30s or 40s, or upon diagnosis of conditions like dementia. Navigate legal complexities by using state resources and professionals. Above all, foster continuous dialogue, discuss with loved ones, revisit as circumstances change, and integrate into routine checkups. In essence, advanced directives care isn't just paperwork, it is a profound act of self advocacy. By preparing today, you ensure your wishes echo tomorrow. Thank you for your attention. Proactive planning truly honors the human spirit. That's our overview of advanced directive care. I hope it's guide you to take meaningful steps in your own planning or patient discussions. Now I had love to hear your thoughts. Do you have questions about specific types, state laws, or how to start the conversations? Feel free to share. If you wish to reach out later, please feel free to contact me via comments or via Instagram. Thank you again, and please like, share, and subscribe to the Docsaab's Diary.